You have to operate. But since I want to today, the body will body, there was lot of attachment in the body. And directly even the body form. So whatever of thinking, instead of thinking, or also maybe action, are considering body form. Basically, body form, it is not the identity at all. That conviction supporting purpose. That if that conviction not appear, then even if you read thousands of books and if you approach the thousands of marks, it's meaningless. So you have to dissolve the body. How to dissolve body form? Not to neglect your body. Try to identify what is the body. Just see calm and quiet. What is there? The thoughts are flowing. Who is witnessing that thoughts? You see every day, who is looking at it? How the tree was projected. Like that, you thinking will start. Basic in the beginning, you have to use your intellect. But after intellect disappears, there you are. Because in the beginning, you have to identify yourself. You have to use your intellect, mind, ego. But thereafter, after having conviction, mind or intellect disappears. It is open fact. Body is not like that at all. Because it is not going to remain constant.
And this presence is like space, all pervading.
The name is given presence, spirit,
like space.
It all you have to compare. Compare you like sky or space. Space does not run space, or sky does not run sky. Sky is everywhere, now everywhere around the world. Similarly, your invisible, anonymous, unidentified presence is everywhere. Even sky is within us. How can we? When you see a tree, when you see sky, you see sun, moon, ocean. So everything projected out of your presence means your presence having tremendous power. Presence is central point of this world. But you are unaware that. Always we are counting ourselves in body form. Therefore, in spite of knowing everything, we're there and there only. So try to cross all this circle. Unless you are cross this body-based circle, you are not able to identify. And for which again I am repeating same thing. To have strength, courage, only meditation. Other things, literal knowledge, vocational knowledge. The meditation is the base. In the beginning, because through meditation you are getting courage to accept the reality, to dissolve the reality, to absorb the reality, or conviction. So you have to undergo strict meditation. Meditation is always hammering, not only sitting for hours together, but all the same time you should torture, yes, so that I am there, like that.
Maharaj, there are certain activities that require focus, like studying or reading, which makes it impossible to.
You can read it. You can read the
continue
book.
with the
You read the book, it will
mantra.
help you. If you read the book, suppose with Raman Maharshi, Maharaj, not all the books, but those are related with the spiritual knowledge, spiritual. There are thousands of books on spirituality, talking about last karma, future karma. You don't go through it. Or Vedanta, you don't go. The books like Raman Maharshi, Maharaj, Rameshwar Maharaj, when they are focusing yourself, that book is most important. Otherwise you confused. The four bodies are there, then last future destiny, future birth, past birth. All these concepts are created by this so-called people. I don't want to say criticize them. But don't go to such books or persons which will distract you from the reality. So the reality is within you. Reality is not separate from you. So to absorb this reality, you have to undergo strict meditation. In the beginning, you won't find any effects. On the contrary, some depressive thoughts will come, unpleasant thoughts may come. There won't be any more. In spite of that, we stick with the meditation. Because in the beginning it happens. Some people complain, oh, after having meditation, I'm getting disturbed, I'm getting nervous. That means it is effective. The unnecessary or unwanted things are dissolving. It's kind of in future it's called a cleaning process. When cleaning process, something happens. But don't disturb, don't say frustrate, or don't distract you. So continue the meditation, it's harmless. After some time, maybe some people may get 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year. After some time, definitely you find some dramatic change with you, miraculous change with you. But patience is required. People are interested in miracles. So, miracles can be happen from you. Nobody doing any miracle. So don't run after miracles.
Maharaj, he is asking how to meditate while reading or while thinking, like activities. How do we meditate?
It is spontaneously. Suppose this body called man. While reading you say I am man, I am man. No. So name is given to your body. It is not disturbing you. You know that my name is some Gopal, something else. When you are reading, are you repeating my Gopal, I am Gopal, I am Gopal? No. That name is immediately stick up with your identity. Similarly, Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master, it is reality. You have to accept it. When you are reading, you see readers' knowledge. Suppose some biography is there. Somebody wrote your biography. And we come, oh, it's my biography, it's my story. Like that, when you're reading some Brahman Maharaj or Sirata Maharaj, Brahmeshwar Maharaj, at that time, what is contained in that book is my story, without any body knowledge. That conviction, that is called absorbing knowledge. So you have literal knowledge. You have got literal knowledge, but practical knowledge. To talk about spirituality is very easy. After reading so many books, you can talk about spirituality. You can deliver a lecture very effectively. It's not sufficient. The knowledge is about to be implemented, to be absorbed. This is a high time. Body based a high time. Each and every moment is most important. So knowing the reality, stick up with that reality. You go here and there, finding out this master, that master, that master, with meaning, wasting your time. So don't distract your reality. Reality shows you yourself is nothing is there. Full body base is supposed to be dissolved. You mean not to neglect your body. Yeah, Ushidara. Ushidara.
Maintain.
Can we meditate during work?
Yeah, why not? Meditation is not sitting like this. Always remember. Even in toilet you are going, no problem. There is no hard and fast for meditation. Meditation at any moment, any time.
Maharaj, if we use the mind for some other purpose, like studying some other subject than spirituality, for example, it cannot be. The mantra cannot go on in this moment.
You don't worry. Mantra is acting as it's a body. Mantra or that Nama mantra or that meditation mantra is acting spontaneously within you. You do not have to make any deliberate effort. It happens in your deep sleep also.
So I find like when I'm working on music, when I'm writing songs and stuff like that, I'll spend hours at a time doing that activity, and I'm thinking of words and stuff. So I find it nearly impossible to recite Nam mantra, but you're saying it's going on spontaneously.
Yes, without your knowledge going on spontaneously. When what you're doing drama, what you're doing, it happens spontaneously with your breathing. You may be unknown to it, but if you become silent at that time, you feel it. That the Nama mantra is flowing inside.
So we can just work, do whatever we have to
Do
do,
your duty, no problem.
focus on it,
Yes.
and then we just take a break,
Yes.
and we just see that the mantra
Oh,
is
yes,
going
yes.
on.
Yes,
Yes, like that.
you have deep sleep also. The mantra is going on. In order to make a special effort to recite mantra. Once Maharaj said, if anybody takes a drop of poison, you need not record think the effect of the poison. It happens it acting inside. Suppose anybody takes a drop of poison, you need not record to think the effect. It happens spontaneously.
And the mantra is like this drop of
Yes. It happens spontaneously. You don't do that.
drop of nectar.
Too late. You got it. Maharaj, dangerous man, you're giving poison.
Yes, to remove all the unwanted things. You're not a Christian. There was some TV ads, and one person, every day taking the cobra's poison.
Cobra.
In Thailand, it is there.
Somebody, one person is there, taking the cobra's poison. The strength of the poison is for one drop, immediately the person died. But he is consuming that poison years together. That his body is acquainted with that poison. He taking daily injection of the cobra's poison. That means how tremendous power within you. You can digest in cobra's poison. Whatever to convey, that is everybody is having, your spirit is having tremendous power.
So Maharaj, on one side we say we don't have to do any deliberatory effort in our mantra, and on the other side you say you hammer that we
In the beginning,
we really have to do meditation.
in the beginning, I
Yes.
told you in the beginning.
Hmm.
In the beginning, you have to undergo strictly with your deliberate for meditation. Thereafter, nothing to do. Just like that, so that even in learning some language, in the beginning, you have to say alphabet A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. And you not record to repeat A, B, C, D. You know, you must have the language.
In the beginning is up until the point of conviction.
It can be happen. It depends upon the faith, strong faith. There is no time limit. Some people get immediate instant. There are some people. Your involvement, depends on your involvement.
It's intensity. Intensity is most important.
Intensity, strength, power, willpower. Yes, I want to know this. You do your job, do your duty. The daily life is not disturbing your spirituality. If you are working, you are a family member, you are a husband, so will be your position in the world. You give strictly that position. Oh, I am spiritual man, how can I do that? No, not necessary. Be practical. Or lineage is be practical. Mr. Maharaj used to sit on the shop at the age of 75. And yet Maharaj was doing your job in some furniture company at the age of 70, 75. Sri Rameshwar Maharaj was Mysore also. You do not have disturbing your spiritual life. Here you have to identify yourself. You are identifying also body form that supposed to be dissolved. A strong willpower, strong faith is most important. But having a lot of attachment with the body, that attachment with the body is supposed to be dissolved. It's open fact. Body is not attached at all. Some or other, they are willing and unwilling, you have to use the body. The body is having value because of their presence. The moment presence is separate from the body, whatever the status of the body is disposing of it. Either burning or burning. What is matter of the body? What is there? Blood is there, flesh is there, bones are there. Which part of the body belong to you? It's external cover. Or who is acting with the external cover? The focus is on that particular point. It's very simple and very short. No karma, no dharma, no religion, nothing like that. Past karma, future karma, they are all Brahma. Not to become slave of bookish knowledge. Veda says like this. Why Veda? Where was Veda prior to beginners? There are various stories created. We have become victim of all stories. Who knows what is here, what is my heaven? There is no word. All open facts are placing before you. Straight knowledge, nothing in between. You may not find all this knowledge in your books. Chakra is there, and this chakra. What chakra is there? Kundalini is there. What is the Kundalini there? This nadi, that nadi. What nadi? No nadi is there. Nadi. People are roaming in their own concept.
And as long as we are happy with our concepts, we don't get that intensity, right?
Happiness and unhappiness, it depends upon you. The things you tolerate is happiness. The things you not tolerate is unhappiness. Prior to being the Indian, happiness is there. After living body, what is happiness, what is unhappiness? Body knowledge is not tolerable. Therefore, happiness and unhappiness. Who wants peacefulness? Prior to being any peacefulness over there, after living body, any peacefulness is there. All requirements, all needs came along with the body, they are along with the body. But don't struggle with the world. Not to make comparative study of so many masters. Try to identify yourself. I read so many books. Where I stand? What is my position in spiritual life? Try to find out the disciples. The seer find is not separate from you. Only mistake that we are putting ourselves in body form. We are formless. So be happy, make others happy. Who says you are not realized? Oh, I'm not. Who says? What is realization? Realizing information. What is information? I'm not this. Is realizing. Is it power? He is enlightened, he is realized. The moment what is not realized is silent realization.
Maharajji, Nisargadatta Maharaj says at one place that one who knows the cell, he knows everything. What is that cell he's talking about?
Yes, correct.
That the first cell.
When you identify unidentified reality, when you identify unidentified reality, that is nothing to. Where there is no experience, no knowledge, no knowledge. So what they want to convey, that is most important. That knowledge is supposed to be absorbed. Knowledge just to identify oneself, their sense. And then nothing else. Be calm and quiet. Not to struggle with the people. Another story of the elephant and blind. Famous story. Blind gone to see the elephant. Whatever part they got, they say the elephant. But when you see entire elephant, you not struggle with them. They're right. They're blind, which is the part they got. They say the elephant. Some people got some feet of this elephant, just like a Peter. But when you see the entire elephant, why to struggle with them? Okay. What they are so correct. But you see the entire elephant. You know that reality. What to struggle with that? Half knowledge is very dangerous. Very simple knowledge. Okay. Tomorrow somebody will come, 90% come.